with Tua. So yesterday we yesterday they had their first OTA, and one of the things that the team put out was a video of Tua hitting Taj Washington, in stride, right? And this is the video that they showed. Get out. So this is the one hitting Washington in stride. It's a 40-yarder. And you see Tua looking slimmer, right? And terrific delivery of the ball and all of that kind of stuff. And again, these are OTAs, so I don't put any weight on anything major on the OTAs football-wise. Okay, let's not get into anything crazy here. But I do want to explain what you're seeing in Tua and the professionalism that takes place with watching somebody that understands what they're doing and what they have to do and how they have to adjust. And, last year was about adding extra armor on his body. So he went thicker so he can take the punishment, right? And so this year he is slimming down, but he is also working on the weights and staying with the same kind of strength because remember what we talked about 2 years ago on the show. The real problem with Tua was that he was hanging on to the football too long and he wasn't making quick decisions. So that's how you end up taking the punishment. So he took less punishment this year, not because of the bulk, because he got rid of the football faster. He made decisions quickly. Remember, as we have done here on the show, we do what others never do. We do our homework, and we gave you all his 5 major injuries came within 3.85 and 5.1 seconds. We have told you this over and over again. The hip injury, the 2 ankle injuries, and the 2 concussions were between 3.85 seconds and 5.1. In other words, 4 to 5 seconds. You cannot do that. You will not live. And I don't care if you add more bulk. So it really had nothing to do because he didn't play the same way last year than he played the year before. So it had nothing to do with bulk. It had to do with getting rid of the football quicker. So then the other thing is because you have the extra weight on you, okay, because you're trying to protect yourself, well, now you also will not be able to move around as quicker because, hey, man, I'm carrying 35 less pounds, right? I can move around a little faster now. I can get up faster. I don't get nearly as tired as quick because I'm carrying 35 less pounds, right? So in Tua's case, and you can see it in that throw, because the losing of the weight and the mass, right, allows you to have looser arms, looser legs, a looser body. So you're going to be able to move around quicker. You're going to have quicker twitch, and you're going to have a quicker delivery because your arm is carrying less weight. Your body's carrying less weight. You have less thickness running into each other. Everything slows you down. It's not just about the feet. So it's going to allow him to move his body quicker. It's going to allow him to deliver the ball quicker. It's going to allow him to move around a little quicker. It's going to allow him to be lighter on his feet. It's really about physical efficiency. He's always been smart. He plays smart. He plays at a high level. Okay, so now you go along with the game and you figure out what you've got to do. First couple of years was kind of tough because nobody was in your corner. Nobody was helping you. So it's hard. But now you're going into your 3rd year where you actually have support and guidance. And now you're able to adjust to everything that you need to do. You found out what you had to do after year 1. Now you find out what you have to do after year 2. And here you are in year 3. Now you're in the 3rd year of the same system. Now your body is completely healthy, right? You've adjusted to everything going on, game speed, all of that. And now you're tweaking some stuff so you can be a better player. And what I saw in that video is what I see is a more agile Tua. And to me, that is he ever going to be, running around like Lamar Jackson or something? No, dude. but he doesn't have to. You know what I'm saying? But you do need to have at least a little bit of footwork so you can buy yourself some extra time, which he has done in the past. It's, again, all of it is the same idiots that tell you, well, I want to see big moments. Oh, because he lost to Baltimore this year, but the last 2 years weren't big moments against Baltimore. I see. Right. So the Kansas City game in the playoffs, it wasn't good for him, right? But then the first Kansas City game, he did enough to win, but Tyreek's the one that lost the game. Oh, okay. So the last year, the year before against Detroit, down in the second half, that wasn't clutch. His second year, 4th and 7. Didn't he split the safeties for New England for the touchdown and the win? I mean, it's all like selective memory that you don't remember, and you think that he can't do this. He's done it plenty of times. And if you look at the film, he's also had moments where he's had to extend plays and made plays. But people make it like he can't do it at all, which it's not true. It's just kind of lies that people come up with. Oh, I want to see him in the clutch. He's been clutch for you. It's just the team wasn't clutch. What do you want him to do? Well, I want him to win big games. Dude, the Dolphins haven't been winning big games for 45 years. Yes, under Marino too. Rarely won big games, rarely went deep into the playoffs. It's just kind of the way it is. And when it did happen, you came up short because your team wasn't good enough. And that's usually what's been going on with the Dolphins. Your team's not good enough. It's not that he's not good enough. He's more than good enough. How can you be in the MVP conversation the last 2 years and you're not good enough? I mean, it's just, people just make shit up to make shit up and create some kind of drama where there isn't. Oh, he'll never stay healthy. Bullshit, dude. He has to learn how to play the right way, not hang on to the football and be hero ball all the time. That's it. But what he's doing now is absolutely on point, dude. On point. I love that he adjusts to what is going on. And so now he's looking to have a little bit more mobility back there because he doesn't need to run, like Jalen Hurts. He just needs to buy himself that extra half a second because he's better than most at reading defenses, anticipating windows, getting the ball to people. He's elite at that. So if he buys himself that extra half a second, millisecond, it makes him so much more superior compared to other quarterbacks who will not be able to read or anticipate like he does. So when you watch that film, you're watching a guy that is doing all the right things to become a better player. Very impressive. Very impressive.